you should never be afraid to set a boundary. Okay? Because people always profit from you not having a boundary.
Right.
Always. And if you lose them by setting a boundary, they were never for you, honey. They were never for you.
Okay.
People who love you will respect your boundaries.
Right. I read somewhere and they said people pleasing is actually an anxiety management technique. So it didn't sit well. And then I started thinking, what are they anxious about? Just the mere fact of rejection brings in the anxiety.
Yeah.
Just the mere fact of not being good enough.
Yeah.
That's
And where does not being good enough come from? It stems from childhood. When you grow up not thinking that you're good enough for your parents, you're probably never going to be good enough for anybody. I had this guy. I had a conversation with this guy one time, and he told me, he made this statement that before you find a partner, make sure you research their background,
Right.
and then make sure that they had a good relationship with their father. For a female, their father. For male, their mother, or something like that. I get where they're coming from with that, because if you come from a very dysfunctional family background, the chances of you being a good partner are also very slim.
right.
Unless you have decided to break that pattern. You've decided to seek help and heal from that childhood dysfunction.
Spot on.
Yeah. And if you haven't done that, then you know what O'Boy was saying is correct. He
Right.
was right about it.
Right.
If you haven't taken the time to heal from your childhood trauma, you are probably no good to anybody.
Right. Right.
And when we say healing, also healing is just knowing. The first step is knowing that there's something wrong.
Before we go to the healing,
Yeah.
let us, in a nutshell, tell you what people pleasing does. People pleasing, it leads to self-neglect. It needs to burn out
Self-abandonment.
and emotional exhaustion.
Yes.
Think about a life where you're always just
Saying yes to everything.
yes.
Yes.
These
because
three
you're
things.
so scared.
You want to watch for it: self-neglect, self-exhaustion,
Yeah.
and emotional burnout.
Yeah.
You cannot live like that. You're not living to
And
your full
eventually you
potential.
don't know who you are.
You do not.
Yeah.
You do not. So if you've ever been caught in the web of people pleasing,
Yes.
please listen to this podcast.
Yeah.
Reflect on it. Realign. So that
rise.
we can rise.
Absolutely.
We can get out of people pleasing.
Yes.
And the next thing is, how do we get out of it?
Ooh.
The first thing to do is to acknowledge, be self-aware. Because most of these people do not even know that they are people pleasers.
Yeah.
It's become a way of life.
It's a pattern.
They actually have problems
It's
with
the way-
people who
it's
say
all they
firm
know.
no's.
Yeah.
The first thing is to be self-aware.
Yes.
A lot of these people do not even know
That they are people pleasers.
that they are people pleasers.
Yeah.
And sometimes they tend to have a problem with people who say firm no's.
Yeah.
So the first way
You're
out,
mean.
they,
Yeah, you're a
they
mean
think you're
person if you
mean,
say no.
you're not nice, you're. So the first thing is to become self-aware and acknowledge. Get to that point where you're truly burnt out and exhausted and
Yeah.
you want a way out.
Yeah.
And when you get to that point, you have to set firm boundaries.
With your friends and family.
Think about someone abroad working 3 jobs and has family back home and they're always on his neck. We want money for
Do
this.
this,
We
do
want
that.
money for this. And you keep sending and sending and sending.
And
We
you're
are
over
not
here.
saying don't help your family.
No,
We
that's
are not
not what
saying
we're
don't
saying.
assist your friends. We are saying say firm no's when you have to say no.
Know when to say
And know
no.
when to say no.
Yes.
Because a people pleaser will send everything and wouldn't even have their mortgage.
Yeah.
Or their car note.
Yeah.
You can't live
If
like
you're
that.
doing that, you're not being nice. You are being a people pleaser.
And you're gonna burn out.
And you are going to end up resenting all these people that you're doing these things for.
Spot on, Mabel.
And that defeats the purpose of being nice.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if you're, like we said, we already touched on how to identify the fact that you are a people pleaser. You are burnt out. You're over giving. You're over performing. You're doing too much, basically. You don't know how to say no when you need to say no. For example, you come back from work and a friend calls, asks you to, do something for them. Maybe they are moving. Can you help? Ma'am, sir, say no.
No.
You just came back from work and you're really tired today. Maybe offer another time when you're less tired.
And do not apologize for saying no.
No.
Stop over explaining. Stop over apologizing. So, so a friend of mine, you know how girls, she was trying to send a text to her boyfriend or her fiance who had done something wrong, and she was like, lol, I don't like lol.
Yeah.
This thing you did.
Yeah, and stop the low. Stop
what
the
are you
LOL.
lowing about?
If you're serious about something,
she was
stop
hurt.
the LOL.
She was crying when she was talking to me.
It's not funny.
She was crying when she was talking to me.
Because when you're saying LOL means, by the way, lots of laugh. Isn't that
what are you laughing about?
What's funny here? Nothing.
I don't like how you treat me low.
No.
What are you lowing?
No lowing.
People, please. No lowing.
Be serious about setting a boundary.
Exactly.
You have to be serious about it. There shouldn't be an LOL at the end of setting a boundary. No. You have to
stop explaining too much.
And the reason why you keep ending a statement with a sentence with LOL is because you're so afraid. Deep down, you're so afraid that they are going to actually see what you're trying to ask them. You're afraid to set a boundary. You should never be afraid to set a boundary. Okay? Mm-hmm. Because people always profit from you not having a boundary.
Right.
Always. So set that boundary and stand 10 toes down on it. And if you lose them by setting a boundary, they were never for you, honey. They were never for you.
Okay.
People who love you will respect your boundaries.
Right.
They will respect your boundaries. So set your boundaries and stand 10 toes on them. Stop ending a sentence with a LOL when you're setting a boundary. Lots of laughs. Ain't nothing funny here.
Right. Maybe I have lost people that I deeply loved.
Yeah.
And some people that I wanted to do life with.
Yeah.
Because of boundaries.
Yeah.
I was a God-sent, authentic, 100% people pleaser.
Yeah.
That was me. I don't even think I have recovered. Like you say, it's a journey. Recovery.
Yes.
It's a journey. Mm-hmm. So I've lost people, a few of them, not too many, because at some point, and maybe let me tell you about my mistake. So because I was a people pleaser, come into my life, do whatever you want, and I'll just loll over it, and just do services and even give you gifts when you hurt me to keep you in my life.
Yeah.
So I did that for so long. I wasn't saying the no's as I ought to. So when I started saying them, I was too drastic.
Yeah.
So I left from 0 to 100.
Yeah.
So some of them were like,
happens, by
"Oh
the
my
way.
God,
that's the impact of being
this
a people
nice
pleaser.
girl had this in her.
Yeah.
She could talk to me like that. Oh my God,
that's the impact.
She
of
has
being a
two
pleaser.
faces. I thought she was nice. I thought she was a Christian. I thought she was a submissive woman. How dare she talk to me like that?
Every people pleaser has that side of them.
And then they leave.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, maybe I miss them, but I don't miss. I embrace the fact that I'm getting out of people pleasing. Now, to help me, I say the no's as they come.
Yeah.
I do not wait and then go out like an eruption, because at some point you're gonna burn out and you're gonna come out like a volcano. But if you were doing it gradually, organically, chronologically, you're never going to get your back at the wall and then explode and lose the important people in your life. So no to people pleasing.
Yeah. So there are different types of boundaries, right? So there are people who has none, and there are people who has healthy boundaries, and there are people with very firm boundaries.
Right.
You want to be in the middle.
Right. There are 5 kinds of people pleasers. There are the yes sayers. Everything you say, they say yes. They say yes. We call that gooding. In broken English, they say goody goody. You cannot be gooding all the time.
Right.
You cannot be doing that.
Don't be a goody goody.
They have efforting. Right. Sometimes they cannot even really do it, but they want to put in the effort.
Right.
Just to please.
Just to please.
You cannot be doing that.
Yeah.
Stop with the efforting. Then you have the avoiding ones. They don't want confrontation. The lolas.
Yeah.
They are trying to express something that it doesn't sit well with them, and all they do is laugh.
LOL.
LOL.
You
no.
LOL it away.
You cannot do that.
Yeah.
And then they are the saviors.
Right.
They think that they can come into every situation,
fix everything,
and fix it. Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Fixer.
You can't fix everybody.
You can.
How about you start with yourself?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You can't fix everyone.
And then we have the sufferers.
Yeah.
They are suffering inside. They are dying inside. So in a nutshell, we are saying that accept to do things within reason,
Within your reach.
within your reach. But then also
Stop
learn how to
overextending.
say firm no's.
Yeah.
No, I can't give you money. No, I can't give you my
Overfunctioning.
body. No, I can't come to help you.
Yeah.
No, I can't visit. No, I can't attend this occasion.
Yeah.
No, I can't be friends with you. Period.
Yeah. I am a recovered or recovering people pleaser.
It's a journey.
Yes, it is a journey, by the way. And if you are as well, you know how much this has cost you.
Right.
Now, sadly, we grew up and we were taught that we were supposed to, please others. We're supposed to listen. And nobody taught us how to honor our own needs.
Right.
And we're hoping that bringing this information to you, that you can use them as tools to reflect, realign, and then rise.
The society taught you how to please the whole world.
Yes.
But no one is teaching you how to respect yourself.
Yeah.
How to take
Choose
care of
yourself,
how
yes.
to choose yourself, how to take care of your own needs.
Yeah.
I know the Bible says we should not be self-lovers, but remember, it is even said that love your neighbor as yourself.
Yeah.
It means that there is, first of all, an underlying self-love that is permitted.
Yeah. Love
You
yourself.
have to, because you have to take care of
It's
yourself.
assumed that you're supposed to
Love yourself
Yeah.
and take care of yourself. Then you can be able to take care of others
Yeah.
within reasonable boundaries.
Yes. Yes.
So,
And even on the plane, on the plane, they tell you to put your mask on first before you can help others. This is because if you are unable to breathe, you can't help anybody. You're of no use to anyone.
exactly.
So, which is very important to take care of yourself, love yourself. Is self first, not selfless.
right.
Okay.
And it doesn't make you not nice.
No, it doesn't.
It just makes you not to be a people pleaser.
And it's okay. Don't
Yes.
worry about what anybody's gonna think about you. And you know who you are deep down.
Right.
If you are a good person, you need to know that. Not
Right.
everybody needs to know and validate that.
Right.
You have to validate that yourself.
Right.
Yes.
So let's say no to self-neglect, self-burnout,
Self-abandonment.
and emotional exhaustion
Yes.
by saying no to people pleasing. We hope you liked this episode. This and more educative
Yes.
and interesting episodes.
Stay tuned.
And please subscribe, like, stay tuned for more.
Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more. Bye-bye.